First of all, I'm going to say once again my condolences to you. You know, about your son. Say my condolences. I'm so sorry what you're going through. I was telling them a little bit about what was going on, but I want you to start from the beginning. First, just tell us a little bit about your son. Like, what did he like? Who was he?
Oh my God.
Who was
Little
he?
boy there, he had a light so bright that it would blind you when you see him. He was sweet. He had a big heart.
Oh, she froze.
He was very athletic. He loved to play football, basketball, whatever it is. 'Cause he was very determined. He's a very determined kid. So
Mm,
if he set his mind on something, he's going to do it.
okay.
Uh, but like I said, he was smart. He was loving. He was very very respectful. Like I said, he was well loved, and that's why we the people, me and a lot of people is confused on how,
Mm,
why. Because if you knew this kid, you was gonna love him. I mean, 5 minutes into a conversation with this kid, he got your heart.
oh,
So
wow.
he was a great kid, like I said, all the way around. He was a boy, of course. So boys gonna be boys, but I mean, hey, that's life. He was living and learning. He had just beginning to start living life and understanding what
Mm.
it was about. You know, and, like I said, this
Ye-
year he supposed to been graduating. Like I said, he never been in no trouble. I never had issues with the law until now.
mm,
Never. Like I said, my son don't even have a record, like a criminal record. He don't.
right.
He don't even have a freaking criminal record. He never been in trouble with the law. Never. So that's why I don't understand where the anchor monitor came in. Um,
Right.
and like I said, I know my kid. I knew he wasn't finna put himself in a predicament to get himself killed or kill someone because my son was the type of person if I'm mom and me and you and we get into an argument. He loves money, but I teach my kids right, wrong, wrong. And like
Right.
arguments or like any type of confrontation that if he's around, he's shutting it down. He don't like dealing with no type of arguments or none of that negative stuff. I don't care. He's shit. Hold on, wait a
Mm,
minute, y'all. Let's not do this. Let's get together. That's why I know my son didn't put himself in a predicament.
wow.
Number one, because I know how he was. He was a peacemaker. You know what I mean? He didn't. He was one of those balanced kids. He didn't like trouble. Now if trouble came to
That's
him, he would
awesome.
handle it. Because he wasn't.
Right,
He was.
right.
He had a heart of a lion. But he was a good kid. He was a good kid. But a lot of people I think was kind of intimidated by him because he was a strong little stocky little boy. You know,
Yeah, I saw
and
his picture.
yeah, he was
Handsome
a handsome
too.
little strong little
Yeah,
guy.
handsome.
Yes, yes. So a lot of people looked up to me, and I used to always tell my son because I used to see, everyone know that kid, and I knew that my baby had something special about him.
Mm,
I used to always tell him, I said, son, I think he probably about 15, and I said, son, I said, you got this light about you. I said, baby, I said, you have to do something with this light that you got over your head
mm,
because I know by him having that light, he was going to attract a lot of people because of who he is. He just attract people all over, not just in the city, but a lot of people knew my son out of town that I don't even know. When I
oh,
had my son's funeral, it was over. I know it was probably about a good 300 people there at his funeral, and out of all those people that was at his funeral, I know 80% of those people that was there, I had no clue who they was. And I'm looking like,
wow.
Hank, where did you meet all these people at? Where did they come from? You know, but
Mm.
he was a very, very,
He had
very
a lot of
loving child.
love.
Yes, he had a lot of love, and he loved a lot of people. And it's crazy because when I got so many positive posts. When my son got killed. From principals and his teachers. And his coaches. Because like we confused. And people looking at me
Mm,
like, how did you lose this kid? How? Because we don't understand this. The Jerrick that we know is not the Jerrick that they try to make my son out of. You know,
mm,
when my son died, could nobody say nothing bad about my child.
mm.
Nothing. Because like I said, he was a good kid, and like I said, he left me and a lot of others confused because how do a kid with no record or wasn't a troubled child? You know what I mean? My son didn't have
Right.
no record, no record,
No record, y'all.
no record. He didn't
No.
have no record. If you look my kid up, you're not going to see nowhere that he was a criminal.
Tell us what happened you that
Uh,
night.
that day, November 21st, I had got a call, and I had got a call, and it was probably about I say about 5:50. It was dark that night because time was getting, it got dark early. Daylight savings day went back, and it was about 5:50. And my daughter got a call because for some reason my phone was acting up.
Mm,
And And my daughter got a call, and I was laying in the bed dozing off, and I had seen my son. I had seen my baby that Sunday. That was the last time I seen him because I had went out of town, and I had went out of town, and I had to go on this business trip because one thing about it's something about that mother intuition.
Mm-hmm.
It never lies.
So true.
When you get these feelings, man,
Mm-hmm.
take heed
Yeah.
because it hurts me so bad that cause I seen it. I had a vision Saturday night before I got on the road on my way back home. Like I said, I went out of town, and I never left my kids that long. But when I went out of town, I sent them to Atlanta, and my family was asking me, asking why you sending them to Atlanta, and I told them because I don't want my kids to get in trouble. I didn't want to come back and have to bury my son. That's what I told them.
Really?
That's what I told them. And I told them, my family them asked me, why. I'm sorry, I'm driving. My family asked me, asked me, why you sending them away? And it's like, I just knew because I had to do what I had to do to protect my baby. And I just knew that the devil wanted my kid. Because I'm going to tell you, man, it was like a tug of war with my baby life. I'm talking about I fought so hard. I fought so hard because it's like I knew
Mm.
something wasn't right.
Wow.
And
Jesus.
I didn't understand because I'm a praying mother. And when you got kids out here, especially sons, you gotta pray. And you gotta pray fucking hard. And every day, before I start my day off, before I send my kids out that door, I pray for my child. I pray every day. Every day we start our moments, I pray for them. I give them blessings. I was a single mother. I had to raise
She froze.
oh,
I see it. Oh, okay. You froze. You
sorry.
froze. It's
Okay.
okay. It's not your fault.
But like I said, I'm a single parent. A lot of people ask me, how do I raise my kids? How did I make you look so good? They say, I make you look good raising them. I
Mm.
always tell them God. Because
That's you.
without I can't go without it. And
Mm-hmm.
it's the only reason why I made it this far. I didn't expect to be here today, right now, at this moment. And I know that's why God got to pay for me. I know He's gonna give me everything that I ask because He promised me that He was gonna do it for me. And He's doing it for me. And that's why I'm okay. And I get a little emotional because,
Okay.
I don't, it's been a journey. And I'm gonna tell you, these are tears of joy because at the end of the day, victory is mine. I know that I did everything that I had to do to raise my kid.
Mm.
He was a good kid. He was a good boy. And like I said, I went out of town because like me, I'm saying, parent, when stuff ain't right with my kids, I quit my job. You know what I
Mm.
mean? I got it's been time I had to quit jobs just to make sure my kids was good. You know
Right.
what I mean? Because I serve
Right.
God. You know what I'm saying? And see, I'm okay with that. See, everything that I need, I get it from Him. So
Mm.
I quit my job. I said, okay, you know what? Because it started in a school fight. It was a school fight. My daughter got attacked at school while she was
Okay.
pregnant. And when my daughter got attacked at school while she was pregnant, they ended up expelling my son. And I'm asking them, why is y'all expelling my son? And he was in
Right.
class during the time that my baby got into a fight, which didn't make no sense to me. So we ended up going to the school board about the situation. And like I was in the school, but I was asking, why would y'all, suspend my child
Mm.
like that? So they told me to come back. But they gave me a date to come back. But the date that I came back, uh, they had rescheduled it. And I'm like, dang, why they, giving me an early date to come? So I get there, it was a detective there, and it was the school board people. And I'm looking like, why is the detective here? It's like my baby was set
It's
up from the
weird.
beginning. Yeah. It's like he was set up from the beginning because for one, y'all kicked him out of school for no reason. I got to get up on that too. But I had to get the police situation too because it was way bigger than the school. But we was in the school board and they told my son to step out, which I thought that was weird. So they told my baby to step out. Don't you know these folks went and arrested my baby behind my back? So they arrested my son at the schoolhouse. I didn't know he was arrested. My baby started. I was like, Mama. And I'm like, what is y'all doing?
For
Why is y'all arresting?
nothing.
Yes, at the school board. It's like they brought me up there just so they can arrest my baby. So I'm
Yeah.
in the school board trying to get my kids back in school. And then I got the police over here. So it's like a tug of war. When I say the devil was so busy in my life, he was so busy. But
Whew.
God, so they ended up they took him to the police station. Now remind you, he was 16 years old. By him being a juvenile like that, they were supposed to have been calling the juvenile officer, but they never called him. They wanted to handle them on their own. So they was finna send them off for whatever reason. They were saying like an assault charge or something like that. They showed me a camera where my son was on there. But when I looked at the camera, I didn't see where my son had a gun at. And like I told him,
sorry.
no, it's okay. And they showed me a camera where it was my son and it was another guy. Now in the video, I seen where the other guy was shooting at my kid. My baby begging back. I'm looking at it. And like I told him, I'm not saying this because I'm his mother, but I don't see where my child had a gun in. That's what I want to come in now. So they ran a COVID test on him. And that was like, okay, well, the COVID test came back positive. So we're going to let him go. They gave me a court date, which was still weird to me. Now, this here is the detectives, not police, detectives. So they gave my baby a court date for October the 3rd. Don't you know that same day they came to my house and slapped the ankle month on my child? Now, how you going to give him a court date?
He didn't even go to court yet.
And didn't even go to court yet. And you came to my house the same day and put an ankle month on my child. Now, I know you didn't get no court order that fast. And if you did, he's a juvenile. We got to go to the juvenile courts.
Right.
We're supposed to be going to a building. Where is my paperwork? So they came to my house, put an ankle month on my kid, the detectives. In the police, is no juvenile officer, no probation officer, nowhere in sight.
Y'all hear this?
So when they did that, I called them because I didn't understand why is y'all putting this ankle month on my child. Number one. Number two, where is my paperwork? I never signed for nothing. And like I said, how do y'all come and put an ankle month on the child with no record like that fast, just like that? You just skip over the whole process.
Right.
The boy hadn't even got charged. He hadn't even got charged. My baby wasn't even charged for anything, and you just slapped it on him like that. You put ankle months and stuff on people that is in risk fight, or they've been in trouble before, or they've been on probation, or have a record. So they came to me with ankle months on my son, told me that I had to go to court October the 3rd. That was the court that they gave me. Went to court October the 3rd. My son wasn't even on the docket.
Oh shit.
I got that paperwork. He wasn't even on. So when they told me to go back October the 5th, when I went back October the 5th, he was on there. And I remind you, he was 16 years old in a circuit court, not a juvenile court, a circuit court. And the only reason why they had him going to the circuit court because the juvenile officer wasn't, nowhere around. See, it's like they took matters in their own hand when they should have. When you deal with a juvenile, they do have their own rights. So we went to court October the 5th. I ended up getting a docket paper with my son's name on it. I got that paperwork too, just to show that we was here. So I ended up taking that with, and it showed some charges. It wasn't the charges on the ankle monitor. It was a charge that he had caught back in July. And they want to make it seem like the reason why they put the ankle monitor on his leg from something that he got caught up doing in July. But he had already went to court for that in September. So when I got out of court, I called, October the 3rd when I went to court, I called the detective, the one came to my house, and I asked her, what's going on? My son is not on the docket. Who ordered this ankle monitor, on my son's leg? Because I still don't know what is the reason for this ankle monitor. Y'all done put this ankle monitor on my kid. We ain't seen no judge. I ain't seen no court order. I ain't seen no warrant. I ain't even signed for it. Didn't even sign for it. Where is the rules and regulations? What is the step on what he got to do? No, and nothing explained nothing. So I go to court. I talked to the detective, the lady that put the ankle monitor on my child's leg, and she told me that she was just taking orders from her boss. So we go to court October the 5th. I did have a lawyer during that time.
Okay.
And I asked the lawyer, because when they told me to go to court October the 3rd, they told me that when he go to court October the 3rd or October the 5th, they was going to remove the ankle monitor off his leg because when they put it on him, they said it was just temporary. But like I said, I understand he's 16 years old. He's not grown. I'm the mother. So if you give my child a court date, I'm going to make sure that he go be there because I got to be there.
Right. Because he's underage, right? That's right.
Because he's underage. And then number two, he's not at flight risk because he ain't never got in no dang on trouble.
Right. He shouldn't never had that on in the first place because he ain't never been in no trouble.
Exactly. So I go to court. I go to court. When I go to court, it was a prosecutor in there. It's a white younger guy. His name was I can't think of his name. But it's like everybody in there already knew what was going on. Literally. So I go to court. I stand before the judge, me and my baby. And the court asked the prosecutor, what do you want to do with this case? That prosecutor threw his hands up and said, Your Honor, you can do whatever you want to do with it. Now, as a prosecutor, the prosecutor is the one let you know what you want to do.
Right.
But that prosecutor didn't want to speak on, he didn't want to process nothing because he knew that the Florida City Police Department had illegally put it on my son's leg. See, a lot of people, when I go to the courthouses, they didn't want to deal with my baby because of that ankle monitor.
Mm.
And when I asked the lawyer, what we gonna do about this ankle monitor on my child's leg, she told me that the judge ain't saying nothing about it, so we ain't gonna do, ain't no need to worry about it. What you mean? Ain't no need to worry about it. I need to figure out what y'all gonna do with this ankle monitor, number one. And then number two, what's up with the rules and regulations? They told me that when I come back to court, they will take out my baby leg. So we end up going back to court. And the lawyer texted me, and she told me that the judge said, when we went to court October the 5th, she told me that the judge said that they didn't put that ankle monitor on my child's leg, and they was not finna take it off. They was not finna take it off. So he ended up going to court again in November. Now, remind you, because it's complicated. I'm a year behind with information, so it's a
It's
lot.
okay.
Questions you're welcome to ask because it's so much and it's so wicked how they did it.
Yeah, when we was on the phone and you was talking to me, I was like, "Oh, this is deep.
It's deep.
This is a lot."
It
Yeah, I
is.
was like, "Wow."
And he went to court November the 15th with my lawyer. And I remind you, he had caught a charge back in July. We went to court September. The judge in the juvenile court, she continued it because she said, we're going to continue to give you a lawyer. He's trying to get you a lawyer to see what we're going to do about him. Because like I said, he's never been in trouble. It's his first time ever doing something back in July. Now, that right there is on paperwork. But the problem with that was the Florida City Police Department went and typed up some fake paperwork and made it seem like the charge that he caught back in July was connected to that ankle monitor. So when my baby went to court on November the 15th, the judge couldn't process it because she wasn't the one that ordered the ankle monitor. So when my baby was court on November the 15th, 2022, the judge told the lawyer that we're going to have to continue this case because we got to figure out what the other party is going to do. Talking about the Florida City Police Department. 6 days later, my baby was dead. So I did everything I need to do. I'd have been to the police station. I talked to the chief of police, which is the head leader. Because every time I go up in there, I'm just trying to figure out what do the chief of police got to do with my son's case. Why do every time I go to the police station, I'm talking to the chief of police and not the detectives?
You got a phone
I've been to
call.
the mayor. Went to the mayor. He denied me. I looked up the next week.
That
Huh?
the phone call that you got, right? What did they tell you?
One of the guys that was supposed to be his friend, he just told my daughter, hey, Hank has been shot. So as soon as we get there, as soon as we get the car, we go to the scene. We go to the scene, and my baby's sitting up in the car on the passenger side, dying. When I got there, he was still doing this, like he was still alive. And when I asked the state crime lab, how long would my baby have lived? And she told me that he would have never made it. He would only live for minutes. Now, remind you, my son and the other boy body was about 16 blocks away.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like they killed that boy, and then they turned around and killed my baby because my baby probably clicked on them. It was like, why would y'all do that? I got this ankle monitor because my son did not play when it came to that ankle monitor. He did not want to be around no trouble. He was not dealing with that because he knew what he was in and he knew what he was working on. Right. So he wasn't going to do anything to jeopardize his life. He loved it. He had a good life. Wow. He wasn't wanted for anything. He had a mom that loved him. He had people that loved him. He was well loved. He wasn't one of those other kids. And got the call. They said he shot. Got there to the scene. He was still breathing. But it's like, I was fighting because I wanted to touch him. I wanted to know that I was there. And I kind of regretted it because I know he know me. I know he heard me. Even though he was down, they still here. And, I was just begging, just please let me just touch my kid. So, it's like when I touched him, it's like, okay, mama here now. You know what I'm saying? She got me. And it's like he just let go. But, like I said, the story was that my son ran up on that other boy and the other boy shot my baby. But my baby got shot one time. The other kid got shot, over 5 times. So if my baby got hit straight to his heart, my baby could have emptied all them bullets off in that baby like that. Mind the fact, when I made it to the scene, my baby was supposed to have been dead when I got there. Because he only would have lived for minutes. So they just let me know. I just feel like, I know my son. And when it comes down to bull crap, he's not with it. And if he feel like you did something wrong or you putting his life in jeopardy, he's going to go off. He's going to let you know, hey, what's going on? Why would you do this? You know what I'm saying? He's going to let you know because he know I didn't play with him, and he know that he know dealing with that ankle monster. He was not finna get in no way or no trouble. He was very serious about the ankle monster. He was young, but he wasn't dumb. He was a very smart young man. You know, he was 17, but he acted like he was 30. And and like I told him, they body was moved 16 blocks. They only found one gun. Where is the other gun? When I got there, it was so many people there. Got to the scene, it went over probably about 2 cops. It's like they wanted my kid to die. It's like it was just weird.
Where is the other gun?
Where's the other mother?
And where's the other mother?
Baby, look. I have tried to reach out to this lady on numerous accounts. In the beginning, we talked about it. We talked about it, we hugged it out and stuff like that, and she was on the same page. She felt like she felt the same thing. The last time I talked to her was probably about 8 months ago. And when I talked to her, she told me that one of the suspects was threatening her. Right. So it's like they scared her away because they already know, like, if both of these folks get together, they're going to figure it out. Mm-hmm. Like I said, that's all I need is her. She's the only person that I'm missing. And
that's right.
We had a text her before. She didn't even call me, but she like, Ashley, where you at? You know what I'm saying? I said, what's wrong with you? Okay, she was panicking. She said, no. She said, people keep calling me and threatening me about my life. She said, can you please meet me at the police station? I said, what's wrong? I said, who's threatening you? It was one of the suspects threatening her. And I said, I'm smart. I know how people do. I know how people try to use reverse psychology. Because see, they knew not to do that with me. They knew not to play with me about my child. You're not gonna tell me what you're gonna do to me after you took mine.
I know that's right.
We're not doing that.
That's right.
You ain't at the end of the day. At the end of the day, if that was me and you calling me, threatening me about my child, oh yeah, I'm finna really put some pressure to you. I'm finna really go every day. At the end of the day, you should, that's your child. He's gone. So, at the end of the day, we as mothers, when we lose a child, we all grieve differently. Right. And I want to be upset at her, but I can't. But I am most definitely. I'm disappointed because I reached out to you and I'm just trying to figure out what is you doing about this because I came to you
because both boys are gone.
Huh?
Because both boys are gone. Your son and her son.
Both boys, our kids are connected for life.
Right.
Every year on the 21st, it's going to be our baby's day. And like I said, I don't understand. I don't know if because she's scared or what. I don't know. But I'd have called her, I'd have texted her probably about 6 months ago. So when I went public, November 21st was my son's anniversary, and I went public on Facebook. And I just put it all out there because it's like, I'm in Arkansas. So it's like they racist as hell around here. Everybody working with everybody, folks. They even been paying people off just to be quiet. They pay everybody off. Everything, like every move that I make, they already got there first. Wow. They decided they bought the Maryland brand new car just to shut up. Yes, ma'am. Wow.
Damn.
It's really, really wicked. And like I said, I've been to the prosecutors. I've been to the police how many times? Like I said, I didn't wait no 3 or 4 months to get the extra question. I was extra question the next day after my son got killed.
Right.
So my son got dropped up in that ground. I was at the police station every day. Every day. Now, we ain't closing nothing around here, and we ain't sweeping nothing under the rug with this one.
That's
because
right.
At the end of the day, they're going to feel my wrath. When they decide to take that one there, they messed up. I am not one of those mothers. And I know what I raised. I know my baby. We're not going to do that.
The bullet was gone, and the ankle monitor was gone?
The ankle monitor for sure was gone. The bullet, I don't even know what my baby got hit with. It wasn't even in the autopsy reports. So I feel like if the ankle monitor wasn't in the autopsy report, then if you took the bullet, if you took the ankle monitor, you had to take that bullet. Because I know for a fact that bullet was still lounging my son because I looked at that bullet wound at night. And that bullet didn't exit, baby. It didn't exit. I seen it. It did not exit. My baby didn't have no exit wound. So where is the bullet that y'all took up out of my baby? Because at the end of the day, when I got the autopsy report, because I already knew why they was holding it. I knew why they was holding it. That's why I kept asking my sister, Desiree, was an ankle monitor on new leg? I kept asking that because that was my main concern, was that ankle monitor. It was the ankle monitor because, what else? And then, then they make it so obvious. Like how can I not believe that y'all didn't kill my child? Well, for one, y'all violated his rights or had something to do with it. You violated his rights when he was alive. Why would I expect for a person that violated my son's rights when he was alive to help me get justice for my baby?
Right.
Why?
Right.
Come on now.
This was a
Come
setup
on.
from the beginning.
Why would I expect for y'all to help me when y'all did my kid in when he was alive? 2 months before he got killed.
Right. Damn.
Come on now.
You know wants to ask you, do you have a public attorney or a hired attorney?
I have not been able to find no attorney because, like I said, I'm in Arkansas, and everybody know everybody. I have to
Damn.
find one outside the state because I cannot trust nobody here. I'd have been shot at.
What?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I had to move out the city just to make sure that I'm alive. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Oh my
Like I
God.
said, where I'm from, we stay in a small town. We stay where they ain't number like 4,000, 5,000 people. It's small communities around here.
Right.
So I had to literally get up out the city just to make sure that I'm okay.
Oh my God. I'm so
Yes, ma'am.
sorry.
Yes.
Was this do was it after your son was
Yes.
killed?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Wow.
So like I said, I'm trying to find an attorney. I thought I had, I guess they paid. I guess I went to Little Rock, and I guess that's because it's supposed to be the best attorney in Little Rock. So I go to Little Rock because usually like I done called 100 lawyers. I'm telling you, to where I don't even call them no more. That's why I went public, hoping that someone can come to me
Right. I
because
got you.
I can't get no help here. I cannot get no help here. It's crazy
You got a
that
target on your back too.
yes, I do.
Sad.
Yes, I do.
Because
And
you
that's
went public.
why I went public just in case something happened to me. They
Right.
did it. They did
Right.
it. Yes, ma'am.
Oh
Yes, ma'am.
shit.
Because at the end of the day, I'm not shutting up about what that was mine. That was my son. And I got every fucking right, excuse my language, to do what I gotta do to get down to the bottom of what happened to my child. Because at the end of the day, I know. I know what happened to my baby. I knew me and my son was close. My baby didn't have nothing from me. My child didn't even know that other boy. Didn't nobody know that other kid. He was a good kid. Wasn't ever in no trouble.
That's right. Wow. The
And
autopsy report.
in the beginning, they bribing me. The chief of police going talking to my mama, telling my mama, "Oh, I don't know why she doing this and why she doing this. She need to go try to figure out who killed the child." What police? What chief of police go and tell my parents that I need to go and try to figure? I need to go try to find the in danger to go find the other kid. That
And you
shows you how
actually
because at the end of the day, the first thing he tell me, "Oh, I didn't kill your child. You need to go try to figure. You need to go try to talk to Nick." Okay, so Nick killed my child or had something to do with it or know something? Because why would you tell me I need to go speak to the others? Why would you tell me I need to go talk to the suspect?
let's talk about him. Can we talk about him? The
The other
suspect?
kid,
Yeah.
he was supposed to be my son's friend, but I think he just came in to set him up. Because like I said, it was like he just popped in out of nowhere. Him and my son weren't even friends that long. And this boy here, remind you, my baby was 17 when he got killed. Number one.
Right.
Number two, all the other people that was on the scene or around my son was over 22 years old.
Hmm.
And like I said, I haven't heard from the other boy or none of that. So like I said, they've been lying and lying and lying. So, I haven't heard from him. I really don't want to hear from him. I honestly don't because I don't even know how to deal with stuff like that. I mean, it's just
Right.
so simple. If you know what happened to my child, then just say it.
Right. Does anybody work?
Yes,
Does
they
the
did do an autopsy.
what is it?
They did do an
Right.
autopsy. And when I asked her, did he have any gunpowder on his hand, she told me no.
Mm.
I got that recorded. I'll tell y'all something. I got receipts. I ain't just talking. I got paperwork. One thing about it. It took me a year to get what I needed, but I got it. I got
I know
paperwork.
that's right.
I got recordings. I got everything has been documented. All the foul shit that they done said to me, how they done talk nasty to me, I got that too. All the lies they done told, I got that too. So you can't say you didn't say it or you didn't do it. And why would you lie? It's not your
Mm.
child.
Right.
What you worrying about it for? What you hiding? What you covering up?
They cover up.
What you covering up? What
Hmm.
my baby got to do with you covering up this fucking case?
Big cover up.
Yep. Didn't do no forensic. They didn't even take the scenes off. And then they turned around and burnt the spot where the other little boy got killed in.
They did what?
They burnt the spot where he got killed at.
It's so fucking disrespectful, these people, man.
Burnt the spot, didn't take nothing off, didn't do no type of forensic, didn't do nothing. I thought they didn't get no evidence. And then when I asked him why did he get no evidence of forensic, he didn't know. It's not your job to know. It's your job to do what you got to do.
That's right.
What you mean you didn't know? If on any murder scene, you got to do your job. It's not about what you know. It's about getting the evidence so you can figure out what you do know. They didn't want to
know. It's good you keeping backup copies and do all that stuff.
Yep. And then, like I said, I got the autopsy report. But when I called the state crime lab, they tell me that they still got a hold on it. I really don't supposed to have
all this time.
I called the state crime lab, and on September 14th was when the day I got my son autopsy report. The only reason why I got it was for the prosecutor's office. Honestly, I don't even know if it's real or fake. I want my stuff coming from the state. That's why I want mine come from the state. But I would take what you gave me, but I want that real paperwork.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, why isn't that bullet on there that what my baby got shot with? Why isn't it on there? And number two, why wasn't the ankle month on there? Because they went up into the hospital and snatched it off his leg. Once I verified my baby body and my baby flatlined it at 6:34 p.m., they had no freaking right to touch on my motherfucking child body. They had no right. And at the end of the day, it ain't like y'all want to go get it back. Y'all are police. Y'all the people see what it was. They didn't want that ankle monitor on that black and white paper because they didn't never have it in the system.
You know what I'm thinking? And we had said this before. We're wondering if that ankle monitor
was a tracking device.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. But it's like, why? Why? You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's the question.
Why? To anyone in that family is related to have any, like, remember we talked about?
They're all related. A lot of them suspects.
Police force.
They're related to the police departments up there. People in the police department. Yes, ma'am. They're related.
Wow. It's a problem.
The chief of police, every corner, when I first lost my son, the chief of police at every corner I was in. You know what I mean? Buying food for me. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to bribe you for the guilt that they did. Every time he see me buying me food or he giving my parents money. What you giving my parents money and shit for? What is you doing here?
Ooh, the guilt.
The guilt.
You need to get his ass right there in prison.
Everywhere we go, everywhere
all of them.
There.
You need a good attorney and an activist.
Yep.
I know the perfect activist already. Attorney, I'm gonna look up. You know, we'll do it together.
A good attorney. I need an activist now. But look, I do
got
a
know exactly who.
activist here in Fort. Whenever you get, his name is Mark Cannon. Whenever you get time, go on Facebook and look him up and add him on Facebook.
Okay, Mark
Cannon. I'm supposed to be going live with him as well, but you know, I'm gonna have to talk to you about that over the phone.
Okay.
But his name is Mark Cannon. You should see somewhere say Voice for Justice.
CANNON?
Yes.
It popped right up like, oh, okay. Mark Cannon was live with Carlita Fuller. Wait a minute, is that?
Okay. It should say Voice for Justice on there or something like that.
Let me see. Yes. Wait. Oh, he put his name different. Wait a minute. He's from Atlanta? This is the guy I was going to send to you.
Who was that?
Mark. Wait, I know I'm not tripping. Hold on. Let me see how he sounds. He called himself another name on Facebook, right?
No, let me send you his picture. Hold on.
I got it.
Okay,
I'm following him, but it looked like I've been following him.
Let me see. Mark Cannon, because he's from Arkansas.
Oh wait, hold on. Damn it. Okay.
So this is the topic that's pretty touchy, if you could say. I've got somebody that's going to join in with me.
Yeah, that's him.
We're going to talk about exactly what happened. If you want to, send me some stars.
So he's supposed to be helping, but I've been begging him for like a year to go live and help me out.
I'm gonna bring you in just a moment here.
Okay. I've been following him, but he looked
Yeah.
like let me see something, his events. I think Joseph Youssef. He don't call himself Joseph Youssef or something like that on Facebook. He doesn't have two Facebooks.
It should just be Mark Cannon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been following him.
Really?
Because when I tried to follow him, I was already following him, and then it says we both have mutual friend, which is you.
Yeah. So like I said,
I've
he's
been following him.
supposed to be doing some work. But like, I'm gonna talk to you about that over the phone.
Okay,
But
yeah.
we're supposed to be going live, but some stuff came up with him and another person. I just really don't want. I told him I'm probably gonna go live on TikTok here in soon.
Okay, yeah, get it out there.
Yeah.
Any platform you could get it out on: Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. With this right here, we're live on both my Facebooks.
Really?
And yeah, we're live on both my Facebooks. We're live on YouTube right now.
Okay.
And then once I'm done with this, it's gonna go on Instagram.
Okay.
And what's that? X, Twitter.
Okay.
So yeah, because when I do StreamYard. And when you use StreamYard, you get to pick where you want to go live, what streams to go live on.
Okay, well, I need to download
at the same
that.
time. Yeah.
Okay, because maybe cool. I could be going live on 3 different things. That is awesome.
Yeah, you get to pick which, Instagram, TikTok. Yeah, it's just pretty cool.
I really do thank you for taking your time out. Just helping. God bless you in so many, many ways. Thank you. It's a lot of bad people out here in this world.
It is. It is. My heart breaks. Listen, when I was on TikTok, and I heard your story, and I was like, wait a minute, another corruption case. My heart goes out to you.
Yeah, and I'll never forget that day, man. I was stepping out the shower that Saturday night. My eyes was wide open. I never forget that day, but I didn't understand. I did not understand what God was trying to tell me. And I was stepping out the shower. And I seen my son laying on that slab in a fucking white sheet. And I didn't understand, and I just shook my head. That was Saturday night. I never forget it, Jasmine. And
before this happened?
I never been through.
Before this happened?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And that's why I know this is bigger than me. That's why I know I'm going to get everything I need. Wow. Every day God has been showing me. When he showed me that vision, Jasmine, I promise you, baby, this has been one hell of a journey. But along the way, man, when I say it's been so many angels and just so many messages I have received, and that's why because like I said, when I had that vision, the same vision that I had was the same way I had to verify my child. Wow. Sunday was the last time I had seen my baby. And Monday, he said, I'm talking about eyes wide open. And I just shook my head. You know how you be sleeping? You see?
Yeah, you be like.
I thought it was a vision right before me, like eyes open.
You seen it.
I seen it.
I believe you because I can identify with you. Trust me, I believe. Yeah. Wow. That was your higher power.
That was my higher power for sure.
Wow.
But they gotta know how he coming behind me, baby. I'm telling you, don't play about me. I promise you, he's all right with me. Like I said, it's been a hell of a journey. But to all the parents, you know what I'm saying, that's going through something, dealing with the justice system, do not give up. I don't care. You fight. Right. And I'm talking about you fight. Because I understand what's going on. I understand how it is. It is a scary situation when you're dealing with police and stuff like that. But you got to know the God that you serve. See, I know that I'm protected out here. Anything from me ain't going to go backfire every time. And that's why they're going to go through what they're going through, because they mess with a child of mine. See, I'm a child of God. See, they mess with him. They messed up.
That's right.
They messed up.
Wow.
They messed up. Yeah, but like I said, I seen it. I seen it, but I never seen it. Like I didn't pay no attention. I'm like, what the heck? I just shook my head.
Yeah.
And I just
wait a minute.
Yeah.
I just see what I saw. Yeah, like when I just see what I saw. Am I bugging for a minute? Wow.
Yes. And I seen him that Sunday, and he picked me up because he was so little. But 100 little boy was so strong. He was. Oh yes, he was one of those. and honey picked me up so high like a baby, and I just let him just do whatever, you know. And that was the last
Mhm.
time I seen my baby.
Yunu said the only way to get a good attorney is to pay good money. She would do a good GoFundMe to pay for the attorney. Do you have a GoFundMe?
I don't.
You should get a GoFundMe. Start one up. Oh, yeah, YouTubers. Oh, it's probably because she's in the area she's in, so that's why it keeps going in and out. But yeah, we definitely start her GoFundMe up. I never did a GoFundMe. I got to look it up, but I'm pretty sure it's very simple. Very, very simple. Oh, you're so sweet, Thank you.
Jazz,
Oh, you went out. I can
hello.
hear you. There you go. I
Okay,
can hear
yeah, I'm
you.
here. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's just part of the
But
section that you're in because you're outside.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's Jasmine out
that
here,
will
baby.
help. Oh, look at the baby. Hello. You're so adorable.
Hey, took.
Hello. Hi.
But
Aw. How
but
old?
yeah, I was thinking about getting a GoFundMe started, but I'm not sure. Oh, that's right.
Ooh. How old? How's the baby?
Yeah, she
How
just
old?
just woke up.
Aw. How
Yeah,
old is she?
she just turned 1 in December.
Aw.
My
They
son never
said,
got the chance to meet her.
mm, they
I
said,
had
oh,
to
how cute.
I had to bet.
Do anyone have any questions they want to come up and ask her? I could drop the link.
Huh?
No, I was talking to the audience. Hold on, let me just.
Yeah, I do need to get a
Okay.
GoFundMe going because
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to. I was thinking about that because I'm gonna have to dig my son back up out the ground.
Mm. Yes, that's
Yeah,
gonna
just
be
have
hard
to
for you,
how
but
serious I'm gonna have to dig him up. I gotta dig him up. It's a lot that I gotta do. And I just started back working because I took off a year of work. Because I didn't want to miss nothing. I
right.
didn't want to. I've been fighting every day trying to get just for my baby.
Mhm.
So I literally just started back working. Because I
Mm.
felt like I done came a long ways. I got a lot of information. There's a lot of things that I didn't have that I got now. So I'm back. I'm back working. So I'm just trying to get it together now. You know, just trying to get it together now. So yeah, I am thinking about. I think matter of fact, I do gotta go for me set up.
You have one set up?
Yeah, I do because I think I set one up probably about a week ago. Because like I said, I got to get my baby digged up at the ground. I got to get him another autopsy done because they didn't
Yeah.
do everything that they were supposed to be doing for my baby.
Okay, so we need to start promoting that on every platform that you go. Put that GoFundMe.
Yes,
Put the GoFundMe. I was gonna say something. Yanu said if she does, let me know because on my birthday I can try to get people to fund her for an attorney.
okay. Well, I'm gonna go and log into it, and I guess I can copy the link or something. I don't be really
Yes.
knowing how to deal with that
Yeah.
technical stuff, so I might need a little assistance. And I
Yes.
and I think and I thank everybody. I can't see no one, but I can see you guys comments, and I just want to say thank you guys so much, and I love you all
Aw, we're
because God
praying for
knows
you.
I need this. I need you guys, and it's just just the littlest things like this that matters to me. It gives
Yeah,
me hope. It gives me faith. And it let me know that everything gonna be all right.
it is. God
Yeah.
got you, and we're here supporting you. I wanted to go over, but I know you got the baby, and I know you headed home. Maybe next time,
Yes.
we can go over the audio.
Yes. Yes. For sure. So
Yeah.
yes. I do got my grandbaby mom coming home today.
Yeah.
So but like I said
Oh, they send love and prayer.
okay.
Oh,
Thank
let me
you.
listen.
Thank you, Miss Kathy.
When she logs in, the link isn't a search bar. I don't know. You don't have to break that down for us, really. Let us know after, and then let me see. Much love, Mama. Julie says. Aw. Oh, I did that one already. Yeah. Maybe next time you're mute as well. You're muted. I can't hear you. Her sound is off. I can't hear you. Maybe if she go back out. Go out and come back. Yeah, right. Okay. Okay, let me see. Let me see something. All right. Say
Hi.
something.
Hi, everybody in the chat. How's it
Oh,
going?
that's your new. Oh,
Yeah, I just
you
wanted
new.
to say hi. How are you, Miss Holder?
Wait, she's unmuted though. She's trying to
Uh-oh.
fix it. Let me text her. You know, you sound like a little baby.
Oh.
Mm.
Yeah, I just want to come up here real quick. So when she logs into her account on her GoFundMe, it should be in the search bar. She could just copy and paste it, and that's how you get the link for that, the GoFundMe. Can she hear me? We can't hear her.
Okay, I'm
Uh-oh.
telling her to look at her message I sent her. I told her go out and come back in.
Okay.
That maybe
Yeah,
that would work.
because that's how you can get the link directly to your chat. So you can drop it in your chat, and then we can grab it, and then I'll take the link, and then I'll add it to my Nightbot. So that way, on my birthday, I can go ahead and put it in the chat, and
Oh, you're
then
so
talk
sweet.
about it a little bit. So what I'll do is, if it's okay, I don't want to get a copyright. I'm gonna take your video and then show it to them so they can know what's
Of
going on.
course, you don't
Okay.
gotta ask me. Yeah,
Okay. Cool.
girl, I wouldn't not copyright you.
No, not you.
Why?
YouTube. YouTube will do all that.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus. Look,
YouTube will
after
do
B
that.
said, "Hey, you know."
Hi.
Y'all want to come up? Come on up.
I'm just gonna up here real quick because my son has a reward ceremony that they're doing right now,
Oh, okay.
and they have us all on that that the thing where everybody gets on there at one time. Don't ask me what
Okay.
it's called. I keep forgetting.
All right. So you said how the link goes again? All she got to do is send you the link and go from there, basically.
Right. So basically, when she logs in, the search
Mm-hmm.
bar will have an
Right.
automatic
Wait,
link.
wait. Tell her. Here she go.
Okay.
Say something,
Hi.
now, Mama.
How are you?
Hey,
Okay, there you go.
Okay. So I'm not gonna be able to be up here too long because my son has a reward ceremony. But I do want to tell you how you can do the GoFundMe when you log in. After you put all the information in it, right? What you do is you go into your search bar, copy and paste it, and then she'll put it in the chat. So that way we can grab the link, and then I'll put it on my channel. So whenever I go live for my birthday, or even from now on until my birthday and beyond, I can put the link in there and they can just take it when they need it.
okay,
And also you could do a petition to get that police station, straightened out as well.
okay.
That's right.
Yeah, see, I don't know how to go about that. I don't went to the courthouse and tried to do a petition. They told me that I couldn't do now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
because I had a case that I worked on, and we needed to get 150K petitions so they can get that place straightened out. It's over there in Arizona.
Okay, so how
Hold
do
it,
I go
Daniel.
about? How do I even start a petition? Like, what do
The
I?
petition, you could do it through your GoFundMe account.
Okay,
That would be a good.
Yes,
That'd be
ma'am.
a good idea. Go do
okay,
it
well
through
that
there.
would be great. So, like, I might have questions, you guys, because I'm new.
Okay.
If
Okay.
it be okay, if I
Yes,
can
ma'am.
contact you if I need you.
Yes, of course. We got you.
Okay.
We got you. We're
Yeah,
gonna help.
whenever you get in contact with her, if you have any questions,
We're
she
gonna
can
help.
come through me, whichever way you want to do it.
Yes,
Yeah.
that be so.
Yeah.
Just make sure that you log in and get the link, and then that we can go ahead and get started now. The sooner
That
the
will
better.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
And make
can you
sure whatever
explain?
information you put in there is truthful and nothing, nothing extra, because a lot of people won't give if they see anything extra. So like if it's what you need it for is for the attorney, for the burial, for the funeral, whatever it is that you need it for, you need to put that in there so they can know
Yes.
what it is for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, because like I said, I did make one, and when I made one, I never really posted it. I just thought maybe they got their own line. I'm just really just ashamed to ask somebody for something. I
No,
am.
do it, baby. Do it.
She like me.
We got to get
I'm
this.
like that too.
We got to get this
But you
case
need to
taken
do
care
it.
of. This is
Yeah, you gotta
ridiculous.
do it.
I'm hearing a
Mm-hmm.
lot of BS in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sure. And you will help about the Jesus. We just said it.
The
The
petition.
paperwork. The petition.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I can help her with that.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank
Okay.
you.
I can help you guys. Well, we could work on it in the background of
Yeah,
getting
in the background. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right, so Eddie, thank
Whew.
you.
Get this
Yeah, we're
started.
gonna get you straight. We're gonna get you straight.
Mhm.
We made over
That's right.
6K last time for the other guy with the case in Arizona. We made him over
Oh.
6K.
And
Oh
then
wow.
I do when I went on TikTok, I do have like a private investigator working for me.
Okay.
Good.
But
Good.
she's located in North Carolina, I think, or
Right.
South Carolina. So I
Okay.
don't think her stuff will work down here. But she said that she gonna find what she can find for me.
Okay.
Right.
And she said that, I just have to hire me a private investigator. Just give me what I got and just, do it like that.
Right. Right.
Okay.
So, I got a few people that want to help me. Like that's why I went live, because like I said, it's so crazy that it be your own community where you come
Right.
You ain't
Right.
never lie. That's
Okay,
a
sweetie,
fact.
I do have to go, but I'm gonna come back
Okay.
if you're still on here. Okay, sweetie.
Okay, babe.
I got you. Okay.
Bye-bye. Okay. Thank you so much,
You're welcome.
All
Bye,
right. I'll
baby.
see you later. Bye-bye.
All right, Jasmine, look, baby, I'm
Yes.
gonna call
Go
you
ahead.
tonight, okay?
Yes. All right. Take care. I hear the baby. All right. Thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you.
Mwah.